Hey everybody, welcome back to technically part 2 of tonight's episode of Longfall. We aren't
part 2.5.
kinda because it was like a really long part 1. It would normally be part 3, but you know,
We
whatever.
wanted to wrap up all the combat at once because it was really tense.
Yeah. But yeah, we are alive, so that is a good thing.
Yeah, barely. Well, you got the PCs were never in any danger. Everyone else was. How's that? If Zade wouldn't have dealt with his persistent bleed, he would have had some problems.
Yep.
So, yeah. The next few days pass without a hitch. They've basically like commandeered this other ship and pressed anybody that didn't surrender into service. Like they pressed a bunch of people into service. They're like, join us or we're going to sell you to the cops, basically. Like was what they said. Which I don't know how the cops feel about that, but that's what they said.
We're on their boat right now, so
wait, who said that?
Kuta. He was like, you guys either sail with us or you're going to the cops.
By the way, here's the cops.
By the way, here are the cops.
Hi.
Tonight on Cops.
I mean, that sounds about right. I don't think that Izilka is any state of mind to even care what. She's lucky the combat's over because either way, the exact same thing was going to be happening, which is her having a panic attack in the middle of the boat.
Mm-hmm. Yuki, the minute the combat is over, Yuki carries you like down below deck.
Yeah.
Unrelated question.
Yes.
What's with the red 11 on the map?
That's the number of days you've been at sea.
Okay.
It's actually 14 right now. But
I did not notice that last session, so we sort of just went to this and there was an 11 there. And
yeah, that's the number. That's your number of days at sea. Aloft, excuse me, because semantics. So you guys have some time to do some scenes. I'm just gonna go around the room. Let's start with Sajay.
Okay.
I know exactly what scene you want to have, and I want to have it too.
Okay. So at some point, I don't know if like, let's see, when would it be? Probably not the same day because I'm sure like
we'll say it's like day 15.
Sure. Like because I'm sure like that day was spent making sure everybody's okay, getting the boat back in working order, like having everybody help patch up the two harpoon holes and everything. So that day was probably very busy, and then we slept in our cuddle pile, and then we're back to like, okay, everyone's alive, we're good, let's keep going back to the city. And then like, things calm down. So
has the cuddle pile turned into an orgy yet?
We're gonna talk to Zelka about that in a minute. Because there's a Rainuan that's very into her right now because he had a near-death experience.
At some point, yeah, Zajay is slithering around. I'm not sure the circumstances because like Zajay wants to find her and talk to her, but I don't know if he's the person to just be like, hey, I want to talk to you privately. Let's go over here.
Yeah, we'll say you're alone below deck at some point.
Yeah.
Eve pretty much has free reign of the ship.
Okay.
She can go wherever she wants, more or less. Like, no one's gonna stop her, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I guess. Or no, actually, yeah, I think like some point like Zajay, like they come across each other, and So have we? So I don't like. We mentioned it last time, but like, she can kind of speak Aetherkin, but like, can she? She can't speak city talk.
She can't speak it very well. Like she can understand, but she can't say anything.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Okay.
She can comprehend. She can't speak.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like at some point, like the Zajay like
I was
comes
like,
across her.
Never mind.
So yeah, at some point Zajay like finds her somewhere, and like, hi Eid.
She like waves enthusiastically to you, and she kneels down, so she's like at eye level with you.
And He like so he looks around her and looks behind him, and then
She proceeds to do exactly the same thing. Like, what's he looking for?
Oh, I kind of wanted to make sure nobody was gonna come hear us talking.
She like cocks her head. Like, why?
I just wanted to say that it's really, really cool to meet you. I know stuff about you, kind of, a little bit, not particularly,
She like blinks.
but you know, like a little
Uh-huh.
bit. Like, you said you said the one symbol,
Yeah, the grounder. Like, the
yeah,
symbol of
it was like a weird
grounders.
triangle with stuff coming off of it.
It was like a triangle with like forks coming off of it.
Yeah, so I like make my hands into a thingy, and I do that to her.
She like looks at you for a second,
Um,
and then she puts a hand up to your lips and is just like, stop talking. She like reaches under her mask, and none of you have seen her face yet.
yeah.
And she like reaches her hand in there and like pulls her hand out and then like just like touches it to your forehead
Okay.
and like draws the symbol.
And then Sajay
And her
dies.
finger is slightly moist.
because she's
Yeah, her
stolen your
finger
soul.
her finger is like deep purple in color at this point.
And so there's like a purple signet thing
There's
of
like,
the
there's,
colt
like,
on
the
my
purple
forehead.
signet, and it like disappears for after a second.
Oh, great.
And she just looks at you and she's like, "You're one of us." And you can like understand her now, but she's still speaking her language.
Well, in a
I
kind
didn't
of,
know I didn't know.
kind
This
of.
is amazing.
There's a group of us. We meet late at night sometimes, and
Oh,
do stuff with that.
did the angels ban the ground in heaven?
Yeah, they don't really like it. We have a church. We have we have a religion that worships the people that made the city come lift, and they kind of are very adamantly against anything about the ground. Like like to the point
She
where
like says a word that you don't have like context for what it means. Like you understand it, but it doesn't like click with you. You're like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you worship them. That's interesting.
yeah, since they saved everybody, like we wouldn't be alive without them. So we kind of worship them as for being very intelligent, and we try to do the same thing ourselves and be good to other people and better our minds and such.
But you're a grounder, like me. Well,
Mostly, yeah.
and she says the word means grounder. It like applies to her like group, but it's like a different word. It means like in this language, it means like born of stone and salt or something like that. Like it's much more poetic.
Yeah.
Than the like slang term for the demons.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time, yeah. Yeah, I've seen people like you before, and like I've some of the big rocky ones, and some of like a lot of like the ones that are like they're kind of like made we're like trees, but they're like the really quick ones.
You've met my people before?
Not in person, but
You've seen
kind of
depictions of them.
Yeah.
She nods. Curious.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know you. So that was you did a lot of big things up during the fight. I didn't know that you could do stuff like that. It's gonna change some stuff. Be weird. Make it work.
The magic of salt is powerful.
Well, if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. But where did you learn to do that kind of stuff?
comes to me.
Oh.
My caste learns it by birth.
Oh.
I'm not as powerful as some.
Are you actually from the ground?
Sort of. I'm lost.
Oh.
I have been lost for a very long time.
Are you trying to get back there? Or somewhere else?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, maybe I can help you find what you're trying to look for.
You see the mask shift like she's smiling. And she just nods.
I'm not gonna tell a lot of people, but I have a really, really close friend that I really, really want to tell. Is it okay if I tell her about you? She can keep a secret too. It's okay.
Does she know of us too?
Yeah.
She gestures to her horns.
Yeah. She's not as big into the grounder side as other people are, but she's part of it. Yeah.
I would love to meet her.
Yeah, I think she would like to meet you too. I'm not sure how that'll work coming back to the city because I know they wouldn't like the other people that aren't part of what I'm part of they really wouldn't like seeing you. They might do bad things if they saw you.
I've seen this happen before. I've never been to heaven, but the ships that the angels fly on have responded negatively to me in the past. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. I guess if you're gonna be on the ship, or if there's a way, I'll try to introduce you to. But yeah, I'm really glad I met you.
What is your name?
Zajay.
Thank you, brother Zajay.
Hmm.
And she bows to you and then stands up and goes back to what she was doing.
Cool.
You can now speak grounder. Congratulations.
Yeah. All right.
Dear Lord.
You have no idea how happy I am. No one else does either.
Just you fucking wait.
Soon.
Naily. I know you wanted to go next and talk to the same NPC. Would you like to talk to the same NPC?
Did I want to go next and talk to the same NPC?
You mentioned wanting to talk to her last time, but
What was it about?
oh.
I wanted to flirt with her.
You want to flirt with everything that moves, to be fair.
That's not true.
So do
I mean,
but-
some of those things are males, so they're just right off the list.
Mhm.
All right, 50% of the things that move.
49. 51% of the population are women.
Let me just preface this by saying Michael is mostly harboring these ideas in his brain and planting them as seeds in mine. I just want you all to know that.
Is it working?
It's brewing.
Okay. Well, we'll go to Lyle. Do you want to have a scene? Are you more interested in getting home?
Yeah, let's have a scene.
Who would you like to have a scene with?
With Ebe.
Eid?
Yeah, Ebe,
Eid.
whatever, that one.
Yeah. So
The
you go
way
and talk to
the
Eid.
I know I feel like the way the
It's
scene
like
opens.
the morning of the
Lyle-
16th day,
Yeah.
and she's
Lyle's
just gotten out of the cuddle pile.
Yeah, I feel like it's sort of in sort of the same room where we first. But it was
Yeah.
sort
You're
of
in,
standing there, and Lyle's just staring at her,
She's just scaring back at you.
just really intensely. Like,
so
it's
what,
weird.
what happens is she's just like looking at you, and then she just does like that to try and make you jump. Do you?
No, I do it back.
She's amused.
You know? Is there any roll I could make to figure out what the fuck this is?
Logic?
I have
learning?
a logic of 2.
Logic or learning?
So let's logic.
Magic.
7. That makes sense.
Same thing, you know, you don't get any more information than you got last time. Like,
What was the did I get that information or did someone else?
yeah, you roll to she looks like how people would depict a demon.
Sure. But like she hasn't done anything especially demonish other than
She shape-shifted and released a blood-curdling scream that caused people to freeze in fear.
yeah,
Besides
but that wasn't to, you know,
She hasn't done any
That
like
wasn't
trying to
to
tempt you
me.
for your immortal soul or
that
anything
wasn't
like that.
to
No.
me. That was to other people.
Yeah, she hasn't hurt you
Like
yet.
I shoot people in the face all the time, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
Damn it, Lyle.
So I think like maybe 15 minutes passed before Lyle's like, so you're a good demon.
She like is like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
Or like a neutral one? Okay.
She like, God, I gotta pull up her fucking character sheet. I don't know what she can do right now without just being like, you can talk to me. Yeah, I think she like looks at you, and then you get like this weird like your vision kind of goes all funny.
Ugh.
And you just like see a couple different like images of her like helping the Aetherkin.
Okay. Is that all?
That's
the
it.
image?
Like that's
Okay.
it. And she's just like, that's all I got, bro.
All right. So, you like the Aetherkin, but you don't like city folk? Yeah, that's about how I feel about them too.
She walks up to you and like looks at you for a second.
Ooh.
And she like
Lyle
she,
takes
like-
the tiniest step backwards.
and she's like right up next to you, and her like big, huge, like flat wooden mask is just like looking out at you.
Can I touch the mask?
Sure. You like reach out and like touch the mask.
Yeah, I just want to see what it's made of.
Yeah, it's made of wood. And then like right when you do it, she like reaches her hands up and grabs your hand.
Oh, okay.
And then like she starts to shapeshift again.
Oh no.
And then she's like exactly like you, but a female version, just standing right in front of you.
What? Like
What the
all the
fuck?
horns and demons stuff?
Yeah, all the horns and stuff is gone, and she just like takes off the mask and she's like,
What? That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, wow.
It's cool, right?
Yes.
Oh, I want a scene with this one.
Yeah.
She like tosses her hair and like messes with like the scarf that she now has because her clothes changed too.
So,
She's like, She's like pulling at it like it's a noose, and she's like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, so, all right. A couple follow-up questions then.
Go for it. Go for
Why
it.
don't... Okay, first of all, you just sort of leave that be. Like...
She like makes it like she like crinkles up her nose.
Yeah.
She's like, let's go with it.
So why don't you look like this all the time?
All right, I can talk. It's hard to do.
Sure, I got you.
It takes effort to like keep it working
Gotcha.
and be convincing.
Gotcha.
If I'm not careful, horns just happen.
Right. That would be bad. You
Yeah,
don't
I
want
know.
horns.
It's happened before. It wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. So, but what are you again?
I'm a person. I'm a priestess.
Most people I know don't look like you do.
Now or before?
Before. Now you look like every person I know.
But I definitely know people that look like birds.
Right.
You don't look like a bird.
Okay, every was a little like, okay, you just, like, you look human.
Human.
Yes, human.
Huh.
Not like, not like the bird people or the snake people or the four-armed people or the aether people. Just human.
What about the cat people?
The cat people too.
Yeah, what about the fucking cat people?
I forgot about the cat people.
There's a lot of cat people.
There's all there's
She just
three
nods and she's
full
just
or
like,
partial cat people on
I
this
think
boat.
I understand.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do they have other races of people where you come from?
Yes. Do they have other races of people where you come from?
Yeah, well, there's
Then
the
why
bird
wouldn't they have a?
people. I
You
mean,
don't
I was
need
just
to have that
wondering if,
conversation again. I
I'm just-
understand the concept of people being different types of people.
no, I just was wondering if you had like bird or snake people,
Oh no.
like we have.
Oh no. Angels don't live where I live, or, well, where I used to live. I live in the sky now. It's weird. I don't
What do you
understand
mean?
it.
What do you mean by angels?
She like just like gestures to herself.
Oh, you.
Well, you.
What?
But I look like you right now. So
Right.
me too sometimes.
Amazing.
Guys, I'm learning a lot.
Clearly.
Maybe don't tell people about me because angelic law forbids me from setting foot in heaven, and I'm probably going to be
Right.
going there soon. So please don't tell
What?
the other angels. Please.
Here's the thing.
There's
Does
no.
Lyle fully comprehend the concept of what angel and heaven are?
There is no equivalent in your culture.
There's no equivalent to heaven.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess. So I get, so I don't get angel or heaven.
You get that people that live in the sky are angels in her mind,
Right.
but you don't know what that means. And it feels logical that you could assume that the heaven is the city.
Right. So I can assume that when she says angel and heaven, she's referring to people who live in the sky and the city, but I can't. There's no meaning for those words.
Yes, there's
when
no.
you live in the sky.
Yes, they don't make any sense. They're just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So we call people who live on the ground grounders, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think there's like a solid 2 minutes of thinking.
She just waits.
And
She
then
just waits
Lyle's
patiently.
All right. So angel is your name for us. And grounder is our name for you.
feels mean.
I mean, meaner things have been said. People, it's nicer than demon.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
does
know
it
what
mean?
angel means.
They're the beings that were chosen to live in paradise long ago when the world was born.
Well,
What does demon mean?
what does demon mean, Michael?
Soul corrupting monsters that seek only to destroy.
Basically,
Yeah,
we the city thinks that like long ass
Jeez, how
fucking
do
time
I
ago.
How do I define demon nicely, guys?
I don't think you can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, she defined angel weirdly, so I'm gonna define demon. The best what Lyle can see is demons are monsters who lurk in the darkest depths.
But it's not dark here. And I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
I don't think I'm a monster. I've seen
Yeah.
real monsters. They're horrifying.
Yeah, which is sort of the source of my confusion, right?
Oh, I understand.
Because you show up, you look like what traditionally a demon looks like, and then you seem nice. You don't seem like a monster.
I don't think I am a monster.
That's good. Also, some news for you. I don't think I'm an angel.
Nah.
And the place I live in is very far from paradise.
You're
So
strange.
yeah, it's weird, right? I'm strange.
Well, aren't we all a little strange at this point?
Oh, come on, that's just cheesy. I mean, yes, we are all a little strange, but
She
yes.
tugs at the scarf again. She's like, I really hate this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can I go back now?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Thank you.
It was a good talk.
Good talk. What's your name?
Lyle,
Hi, Lyle. I'm Eid.
I
Hi. She goes back to her. Her mask appears first, and she just goes back to how she normally is.
Perfect.
She waves and walks off.
Lyle spends the rest of that day in his bunk, just processing. There's an empty notebook on a nearby desk, and he just starts writing because he needs to put his thoughts on paper.
You borrow Zajay's notepads?
Yeah, I feel like there's a spare notepad laying around
Yeah.
on the ship, and I just start writing in it like a madman because I need to understand these
Heaven equals
foreign-
city ? Question mark.
What is
What is heaven? What are angels? Why do they exist?
What is heaven?
why does the demon not know what demons are? Why does the demon seem so nice? Why do I care about the demon's feelings?
Zelka,
Why do
would
I
you like
care
to-
about anybody's feelings?
Would you like to go?
That's the footnote right under that one.
Why do I care? What's happening? Did she
Who
put a
am
curse on me where I start caring about stuff? Zelka, it's your turn.
It's my turn to have a
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah, would you like to have a scene? Well, someone wants to have a scene with you.
suppose I better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after your kiss that you were too out of it to respond to,
Mm-hmm.
Yuki has kind of felt he's not rejected because he knows you're going through trauma, but he's been it's okay, Ozeka, I'm here, but he's not been really affectionate. He's just been comforting.
Yeah.
Where is this scene happening? Is it late at night when you can't sleep in the cuddle pile? And you like get up to go get a drink or something.
I think it's in the evening
Mm-hmm.
when Izilka's finally like managed to like no longer panic attack, and she's back in the kitchens. Like she inserted herself into the kitchens as soon as they came on board because that's where she feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like
Please post that Twitch clip into chat. Tux.
So I think that probably she's been working there, and like he doesn't want to like just sit in the kitchen and watch her.
Mhm.
So either he's been periodically coming by
He's been
and just
periodically coming in,
yeah, and like finally like stuff is wrapping up, and she's like
because he doesn't know how to cook African food. He has no
yeah,
idea.
she's like elbow deep in pots right now, just
Mhm.
like washing them.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees him like poke his head in once again, and then finally she says like the first thing that she's like said all day since the attack.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you might as well come over here and help me, Yuki. You know, wear a hole in the floor if you keep checking in on me like this.
Yeah. They've had me doing repairs up on deck. Yeah, I'll help. And he approaches and like starts like going through starts like cleaning the pots. And he's able to do it significantly faster than you because he has extra arms.
And like this
and you look at him and he's like, you shouldn't be this good at like doing this, because he's like,
yeah,
just as fast as you could possibly move to clean pots.
Look, man, extra arms doesn't mean extra dexterity.
No, but working as
He's
a
had
dishwasher for a
practice.
long time.
That's true.
Yes.
yeah, and I think she notices but doesn't comment on it. And she's like, you shouldn't have come. You were right.
It helped. It helped. I'd be dead if it wasn't for you.
Sanjay had it under control. I couldn't even protect you.
I saw the magic you did.
It was too late. I don't know what I wanted.
Izelka, and he sets it down, and his two of his arms like come up and like touches your touches your hands to get you to stop, gets you to like turn and face him, and the other one of his like top right hand like goes up to your face, and he's like, "It's okay. You did everything you could. Thank you for trying to protect me."
You could have done all this without me, and
No, we couldn't have. We would have never gotten an audience with your brother if you weren't here.
it's easy enough to say that now, but I don't believe that. Not really. He's a reasonable man. He would have listened to you. Maybe it would have taken a little extra time, I suppose, but
Hi, Mr. King of the Aetherkin. I'm here to kidnap your wife. Can I speak with her? No, Izelka. You helped a lot.
I think I'm the only one here that's wise enough to not approach it like that.
Have you met Lyle?
But you have heard of me.
Did we just hear that from down the hall?
No.
You have heard of me.
I'm supposed to run
Here
on
you
that count.
Someone clip that.
Oh my god.
I'm supposed to run on that count.
Izelka. You did great. You did a very, very brave thing. Why are you so afraid?
One pirate, he surrendered. He was retreating, and then his own friend got the rope. He fell all the way through the acre, and she starts like shaking again.
He wraps you up in like a forearmed hug. It's just like, it's okay. That wasn't you. That wasn't anyone you know.
It could have been.
But it wasn't. The whole city could fall at any moment.
No. Please don't tell me that. Please. Never tell me that.
It's okay. You're safe. As safe as anyone else. And everyone you know and care about is as safe as anyone else. Even safer because they know you.
Like she starts crying again. As soon as he says everyone you know and care about is as safe as everyone, she starts crying again.
Oh, because he remembers. He's just gonna, like, you push him away.
I mean, it depends on what he says after that. Like when she just starts crying.
I don't think
she was like nodding, and then like he says that particular thing, and then she starts shaking her head instead and starts crying.
I think he's just gonna hold you until you calm down.
Yeah,
he's not gonna say anything because he doesn't want to make anything worse.
Yeah, it takes a moment, but finally she stops, and when she finally stops, she'll push him back a bit, and she's like,
"Are you gonna still let him touch you, or are you just like get off of me?"
No, just enough distance,
like
that she's
enough
not,
that you
like,
can like see him.
Yeah,
clearly.
And
with your weird owl eyes.
Yes. And she like looks back and says, "You were right too the other night to stop me.
It was
wasn't in the
really
right
hard.
place. And
I just want you to know that that was not easy because you're cute."
Yeah, and she does her little bird smile. And she says, "Yuki, if we're gonna go down that path, I want to do it the right way."
Okay. Easy enough.
Yeah, and I think she like goes back and like hugs him again after that.
And he like pets the back of your head.
Come on. With your help, we're gonna get these dishes done in no time.
Sure thing. Yeah, and so he helps you, and that's the scene you two have.
Perfect.
Nayli, you get your scene.
Before you have your scene, I want to call dibs.
Fucking go.
What?
Wait, excuse me? Wait!
It's been called.
Excuse me!
It's been called.
Oh, bucko.
It looks like it's a bit of a horse race.
No, the horse race is over because dibs has been brought into play.
Does Nayli follow dibs?
I don't know.
Nayli murdered someone for money.
Does PN follow dibs?
No, PN doesn't.
Dishonor on your family.
It's okay.
Dishonor on all your houses.
A plague on both your houses.
I'm not gonna use any metagame knowledge. So, yeah, I'd like that scene now, please. Pretty please.
All right.
I didn't want to. I wasn't gonna actually do the scene until Lyle said something, and then Lyle had to say.
Where are you gonna go?
See,
Where does this happen?
I don't even know what this scene consists of.
You're so bad at flirting.
You took off from the last mission to flirt with someone too.
I mean, I'd like to go back to that someone and talk to her at some point. So, you know, just FYI, it's not like she's out of the game.
Did Liz freeze?
Oh no, talking about out of the game.
No.
I think I lost internet.
No.
No.
That's what happens. The universe pushes back when you try to go against dibs. It's a binding force.
Their face is perfect.
I was
too.
gonna say, yeah, at least they froze into like the really adorable.
Oh, you're back.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, they froze. You froze with the best face.
lest you tempt fate no longer.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're
My
good.
internet's terrible.
It's okay. So
No, it was the universe, because you were trying to break the system of dibs that has binded us
Listen,
since the time
listen,
immemorial.
Listen.
Nayli is on
Right.
deck, and then she hears a voice in her mind. Hi, Nayli. It's Eid.
Eid.
Calling you collect to your
I,
mind.
like, I know, and this isn't
You
like
accept
a-
the charges.
Yeah.
This isn't like an Eid like a oh who's Eid, more like a Eid like yes Eid.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. Where are you?
Turn around.
Turn around.
She's standing right there, like a couple feet from you, like right behind you, just kind of looming, because she's 4 feet taller than you.
Yeah, I like. Hello, Eid.
Hi.
Okay. I think Nayli's just like, why can everybody? Can you?
No. I have to use other tricks. I can talk to you in my mind, though, and Kuta. You two have the same thing.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Yes. Explains so much.
It does.
I mean,
You've
I
been-
guess yeah. I guess.
Keep in mind, you can normally talk into people's mind. Other people just can't talk back.
Yeah.
So it kind of works the opposite for her, where other people can speak into her mind, but she can't speak back.
Understood. I don't.
You seem flustered. Are you okay?
Oh my God! You have to do this. I don't even know. I just wanted to talk. Listen, Michael. Can you stop? Okay.
The minute you have a mildest romantic interest in NPC, you just are like, I don't know what to do. Oh God.
See, this is why you've got to honor dibs. You already got one last time. Now you want two?
Okay.
That's too far.
This is too far.
How many people are pursuing Izuka right now? Like 4?
That's fine.
I
That's
don't
still
keep
enough to
track.
kill them all with a single.
Izelka's an eligible bachelorette.
Okay. I think. Why are you on this? Why are you here?
I got lost. And then Kuta found me. Well, not Kuta. Kuta's dad. He was really nice.
Okay. And you've been here since.
It's like
I
she's
see that look,
counting.
Kelsa. I see that look, Kelsa. and
It's
I
like she's counting, and she's just like, I don't know. A while? many years. Not here specifically in this spot or on this ship, just around. I've been lost for a while.
I think Nayli's just kind of like, I literally don't know what to. I don't.
How do you hang up on telepathy?
Are you just like, maybe you guys just like chit chat for a little while, and then
Yeah.
she's just like, well, I have to meditate. Bye. And then she like goes to the front of the boat and just looks out off of it. And
Oh,
is just, like,
meditating.
gone.
That's not cryptic.
Yeah. I mean, she's a priest. Well, priestess.
Not all priests meditate.
This priest does, damn it.
I know, but it's still weird because she's a demon.
Is there any more scenes that anyone would like to have?
Very important technical question.
Yes.
Can I understand Grounder, or can I also speak Grounder?
Both. You can speak and understand Grounder.
Good. This is good.
I'd like to have a conversation with my brother.
Sure.
That seems like
Do you want your brother
important
alone
scene.
or your brother with his wife?
Alone.
Okay. Yeah. Do you just ask him to go speak with you alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. He asks everybody to clear out of his like throne room. Yes, Izuka?
Did you know where the rest of them are?
Who?
Hold on.
Did your cat knock something
Sounds like
over?
a cat was being a bitch.
No, I'm a cat.
Oh, do you mean your siblings?
Yes, thank you. Nico, and Yuzuri.
Nico and Izuri.
You need to know as well, you know?
Nico is I don't know where Nico is. Izuri joined the pirates.
That's troubling news.
What are you gonna do?
She was always. I suppose it doesn't matter, but I wanted them to know about Mother.
I'll tell my fleets. They're still going to come back for the Festival of Ships. You'll get to see them then.
I suppose I will. How long have you been around the city? You never came by.
Seeing Mom made me very sad. You weren't really old enough to remember her before, were you? She used to be fearless and strong.
I remember her singing the storms.
He pets like the back of his head. I miss her. I've missed her for 15 years.
So have I.
No. You had the hard job.
Now you have the hard job. What you're asking of yourself to try to unify the people? Our people are independent.
We can still be free. We can just all be free together. That's the hope. Have you ever Has anyone in the city ever treated you different? Because they treat me different. Maybe because of Grandpa, they didn't dare raise a finger to you, but I've had run-ins. And that's maybe, and I don't think you've noticed this yet, but that's maybe when he has on like a bear brace, and he like lifts it up and like unbuttons it, and you can see rings. He has 2.
Taking after father, then.
You take after Grandpa.
I suppose so.
Like,
But he has to.
he like puts it back on and like straps it. Both times were for violating blasphemy laws.
I suppose that makes sense. Eid on board.
Actually, it was before Eid.
Can we talk about it then?
Yeah, Zelka, I found something.
What did you find? What is it something?
There's more. I went to the teeth. I found people
They're
there.
dangerous. What?
There are people.
Imagine big blinking owl eyes.
There are other ships that left and sailed as far as they could. And not all of them just disappeared. Some of them made it. There are settlements all over the sky. You just have to know where to find them. And I said this, and they arrested me. Because only the architects could build a city. None of these are nearly as big, but they exist. Some of them are just 2 or 3 boats tied together. But they're there.
And your wife?
I haven't explained all of it to her yet. I just told her there's more out there.
I still can't believe that you've been courting around the city. And you never even stopped by to say hi. Not even once.
Would you have wanted
Not
to
even
see
a letter.
me?
Of course.
You can tell he feels guilty about this. But there's like something that's like holding him back from thinking he like really did admitting he did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like, well, I was wanted and I wasn't really allowed in the city anymore. And like everything's like adding up.
And she's like, you weren't always wanted, and
You have a complicated relationship with all of your family, is what you're saying. Zelka.
Listen, I know that those bands mean that you have a very tenuous relationship with this city. By taking her as your wife, you need to deal with this because it's a major political coup. You realize that, don't you? I don't think you understand the full ramifications of what you've done here. And
The prefect is elected. It's not a hereditary position.
she rolls her eyes.
Zelka. Even if they don't, I can still say that I'm following the rules.
You...
To come after me would be admitting that the rules don't matter, which is blasphemy.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. Don't you realize that? You have a very
Please say
unique
it.
position here. You can rebuild ties that have been broken, that have been lost, that have been purposely undone. Did you realize that?
I know. But first, I have to get our people to stop fighting each other for ships. Let the city take care of the city. The sky needs to become one, and then I can deal with them. It's going
My
to
job
take
is to
time.
take care of the city.
I know, and I respect you for that.
Do you really? I sometimes wonder that. I worry that that's why. Seeing now these bands on your arm, that's why you never came. You have been there, but not. Sorry.
I didn't have time. You know how hard it is to get off the boats. They search you, they check everything, they check everyone. It takes time. And every time I get through there, they see these. And he doesn't remove his gauntlet, but he points to his wrist. And tell me to get back on the boat. You know the city doesn't care about helping people stop being criminals.
I care.
You're one person, Izelka.
You're one person who cares about stopping the Aetherkin from fighting amongst themselves.
And a bunch of my friends almost died. Several of them have. People I grew up with, Izelka. It's a battle, and I have a bunch of people behind me. You're one woman. In a city that doesn't rest.
Can't even look at the sky. No, you're right.
No. No. And he grabs your shoulders and he's like, you saw what happened to Dad. I didn't. I cannot imagine what that was like. Everything makes sense. And I don't blame you for any of it. If you wouldn't have gone back to take care of Mom, I don't know what would have happened to her.
If I hadn't gone to take back, if I hadn't become a cop, she might still be alive today.
Zelka. The woman we knew died when Dad did. She was just holding on. Maybe she can rest now. Please. And he touches your head and he's like, don't hold this guilt. It's not your fault. Okay, little sister?
I'll try.
Good. Because with my new wife, I'm going to be coming to the city a lot more, and they can't stop me now.
Good, that means you're gonna need to come by to my place for dinner. You and your wife.
We're excited.
I completely forgot that he kidnapped a person.
No.
Kidnap a person.
Kidnap is
Married
not the
her.
right verb.
They eloped.
Yeah, well,
They eloped.
It's
Your
part.
grandpa would be happy to see you. I think he'd be proud of what you're trying to do.
I hope so.
I know you and he were never close, but he's been a part of my life for the last 15 years.
I
Every day.
look forward to meeting him.
Good. Good.
Now I have to get back on deck. You should come up. Fresh air and sunshine would probably do you good.
How far out are we from the city?
More ways.
I can stay in the kitchen a few more days.
You know, there's not any less sky the closer you get to the city. There's just less city. But if it's what
Doesn't
you
make
have to do,
logical sense.
it's what you have to do.
I'm glad I came out to find you, Koda.
I'm glad you did. I think that's a good place to end the scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's a good point to call it, and we can
yeah, let's do a break.
come back, and we're gonna get back to the city. Woohoo!
Perfect.
Yes.
We have a
Yeah.
little bit of we have a little bit of upkeep stuff to do, but then we're ready to get back to the city.
Yeah.
Excited.
All right. So we're gonna take a short break. Enjoy the music, and we'll be right back. See you in a bit.